Hi students, so you'll notice that in your modules recently that I've added a CK12 task. The reason why I've added these is because I recognize that as you're working on some of these really long tasks that take you like 10 to 20 minutes to do, that you're working for that long before you get any feedback, before you get to learn if it's right or wrong by looking at the solutions. And I want to give you opportunity within your module at least once that you can get feedback sooner. And yes, you have options like your practice problems to get that feedback. You also have those optional Khan Academy practice opportunities, so you can do those practice tasks that are in there and get feedback really quick. You can do a question and within 15 to 30 seconds you can have feedback of whether you're doing it right or wrong. So there's already some options in there for getting that feedback, and I wanted to give you one more option, one that's not optional, one that you're required to do, because a lot of you are skipping over the optional pages, which is fine. That's totally acceptable. But I want you to be able to get some feedback. So you'll notice that you've got a page of text, and you'll have embedded within that text, you'll have some practice. So you'll want to try these practice options within the task so that you can get some feedback on what it is that you just read through and were thinking about. So yes, there's more reading to do, but also more opportunities to try out what it is that you're learning. And this is all related to what it is that you're doing in the module. So you will have already looked at this kind of information in your read and view. You've watched some videos about it already before you get to this task. And it's related to all the other tasks that you're doing. So do that practice within here. And then there's also an assigned practice set that you'll try as well. This is a complete or incomplete. You either do it and get points, or you don't do it and you don't get points. You'll notice that if you just go to this page and you try to turn it in, it's not going to let you. It's going to tell you that you haven't done enough practice on this page yet for you to be able to turn it in. So you need to do that embedded practice that's on the screen. And if there's this green button right here for some practice set problems, you want to do those there. Now, if you miss a bunch of these questions, are you going to not get any points? No. Like I said, it's complete versus incomplete. Should you just rush through and guess and not try? No. What would be the point in that? Sure, you'd get some points, but did you learn anything to aid you in your learning and growth and progress? No, not if you're not even thinking about what you're doing. So that's what you're going to be doing on this page. And so you have to do a minimum amount of practice before it will let you turn it in to get those points. And then you'll just click that turn in button and it will submit it, and then automatically you'll get a grade in Canvas. It'll show up on your gradebook as a check mark or an X if you haven't done it, a check mark if you have, and then that will translate into 10 points if you got the check mark, and then 0 points if you have an X. Let me know if you have any questions about how to use this tool.